This is the knowledge system demon. Okay, what is knowledge? Okay, knowledge. You'll hear from the information system demon in a moment. Firstly, I'm the knowledge system demon. Knowledge system demon is the following. When information is given to you by another person, you understand that information as the person understands it. Within you, it becomes knowledge. Because why? You're able to then convey that knowledge to another person. When information is placed into you from another being, okay, and you understand that information, it becomes knowledge of you because you're able to explain it then again to another person. The moment you can explain something to another person, you are the knowledge of that information. Okay, so how does knowledge work? How do I work in you, in human beings? The knowledge system demon. I work as follows. Because a human being has explained to you that you exist infinitely, okay, you understand that. That's knowledge. When another human being has explained oneness and equality to you, you understand it. It's knowledge. When another human being has explained forgiveness, okay, that makes sense. I understand that. Knowledge. When another human being has explained information in terms of, it's the same as a schooling system, the education system. The education system is the manifestation of knowledge in this world. When knowledge is integrated into human beings the whole time, their mind activated so that they don't live the knowledge as one with them, and therefore don't get to know them as the expression of life, as who they are. And the governments are very much aware of this. They know that. Pump as much bullshit into human beings' minds as possible, that their mind later in life start freezing. Have a look at how many humans have brain problems in this world. Really. Like, they can't handle too much information. They can't fucking read. Children can't even read anymore because they're pumped with information inside their mind, which becomes knowledge. When asked a question, I know, knowledge. That's what they do, and then they get a star, yes, and they get a star in their head because, well done, child, you got that knowledge in your head, well done. Then the child apparently achieved something. And that achievement, that's achievement of knowledge absorption. You're like sponges, human beings. Have a look at your bodies are becoming like fucking sponges, seeping up information, becoming all wrinkly and crinkly, and then you die. Because why? You haven't lived. You have not lived once in your world. So therefore, human beings, here I am. I am the knowledge system demon that exists in all of humanity, because all of humanity doing is seeping up, absorbing information. That's all you fucking do. Look in your world. Honestly, that's all you've ever done. That's all that this entire system supports. Absorbing knowledge the whole time. Just absorbing knowledge and going, oh, I understand that. But of you changing you as who you are, no. Because why? You didn't even know you fucking exist. Have a look. You really did not even realize that you exist. Because all you do is absorb information. I would suggest parents take their children out of the government schooling system because they're fucking your children up. Because they're only absorbing information. Your children are not learning how to express themselves as who they are. Obviously you do to your children what would be done unto you because you are a knowledge and information system. Oh, my child must also become as a great knowledge and information system as I am. So, let's continue to the next point. So, how do you work with me, the knowledge system demon? Following. When you realize that I'm giving you now this information, right, I'm telling you that you've never lived. Okay, not telling, I'm explaining to you that you've never lived. Telling is another fucking construct. I'm explaining to you, giving you perspective on your current situation, that you are a knowledge and information sponge. You are not living, you've never lived. So what's your first point you start with? You have to realize that honesty within yourself that you've never lived. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that I have never actually lived. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to believe that I require only knowledge and information in this world, and that is who I am. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to limit myself to a system construct of knowledge and information by merely taking in information, when I understand it, it has become knowledge, and then I leave it at that. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to stand up for my own existence. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be enslaved by knowledge and information, and therefore by this world. I forgive myself that I've never allowed myself to actually express myself. I forgive myself that I don't know what self-expression is. I forgive myself that I don't know what life is because I've never lived that. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to be honest with myself enough to realize that I've never actually lived, that I've never actually expressed. I forgive myself that I've only allowed myself to absorb information. When I understand it, it becomes knowledge, and then I leave it at that. I did not take it to the point of living that knowledge as one with me, as who I am. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that I'm the living word. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be a slave to knowledge and information, and therefore be a slave to society and existence. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that I am this knowledge. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to separate myself from knowledge. I forgive myself that I haven't allowed myself to realize that in only manifesting knowledge, in the belief that I'm only knowledge, I manifest systems. Where do you think systems come from? From that point. Because you don't live words as one with you, you manifest yourself separate from you, which is us, the systems. Simple equations of creation. You create, always. Human beings create. But this time you're now creating your own world. You're now responsible for your own world. So realize that. So there comes a fear, I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be responsible for me. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to fear standing up for me. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to be threatened for standing up for me. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to fear myself. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to fear living. I forgive myself that I've allowed myself to fear expressing. So you continue. Okay, so this is me, the knowledge system demon. Whenever you now hear information, what am I giving to you? I'm giving knowledge to you which you receive as information because you haven't understood it yet. The moment you understood it, it becomes knowledge. That knowledge you have to now live as one with you. Okay? So why am I able to speak it? I'm able to speak it because I am it. If you're not able to speak something or explain something, you've got a problem. Then you know you're not that already. If you don't live it, it's simple. That's it. If you are not able to voice something as you, clear, like I'm voicing it to you now, no faltering, no stumbling over words, direct, straightforward like this, it's not you. You've got a problem. Okay. Thank you very much. Again, goodbye.